From Manila to LA, let the flags wave high. We move it in faith, the fire in our eyes. BobbieD and Lisa D, yeah, we lead in the vibe. Family of believers with that global tribe. No matter where you're from, there's a seat inside this love train nation. It's a blessed ride. We rise after pain, yeah, we're stronger than before. Motivation in our hearts, open every door. Politics, love, real talk and more. We bring it unfiltered, raw to the core. Ride the love train, shout it to the sky. From the provinces to cities worldwide. One voice, one beat, one light, one flame. It's the love train nation, we changing the game.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Love Train Nation. My name is BobbieD, coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. What's up, my people? So good to see you in the house, his house today. Long time no see, but we see you now. Doing a live stream. Haven't done one in a minute, but we are here. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about 4th of July, real talk, America, freedom, and Filipina love. Yeah, the love, you know what I'm saying? Love, Filipino love, American freedom, you know? It's good to love somebody. It's good to be in love with somebody. And especially if you chose a Filipino. Yeah. Filipinos are real, like steel. Yeah, they have real love. When you find the real one, okay, the right one, baby. There are a lot of fake and phony ones out there. But when you find a real one, man, hey, you got something special and you need to hold on to her for dear life. Welcome back to the show. This is BobbieD coming to you live one more time. You know what I'm saying? We're having a great time up in here. And I want to ask you a question, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Are you ready to rumble? No. Are you ready for the show? We're not gonna be long. We're gonna go over some things that you need to know. This is the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to all my fans, friends, and family members, everybody out there in YouTube Yang, YouTube land. Hallelujah and happy New Year. Happy 4th of July to you. This is a day that America is supposed to celebrate our independence from Great Britain, from England, as they were called. And are you ready for this show? Are you ready for the 4th of July? Are you ready for your lady if she's not shady? Yeah, for those of you that have Filipinas and that she's with you, maybe she's here in the United States with you. I'm coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia now, spending some time with my family here. Maybe she's here with you in the United States of America. Maybe she's there in the Philippines. But we're going to talk about Filipino love, man. 4th of July, real talk, America, freedom, and Filipino love. You know, Filipino love is special, man. It's really tight. It's right. It's long and it's strong when you get the right one, baby. You know, uh, always good to have a good woman by your side, on your side, being ready like Freddie to take care of you, being ready like Freddie to lift you up, being ready like Freddie to pick you up when you're down and out. You need a woman on your side. So what you say, Bobby? You know, I can't have a black woman. I can't have a white woman. I got to have a Filipino. Well, I got to have it. You don't have to have a Filipino, man. It doesn't matter. As long as you got somebody on your side that's down with you know, and don't want to be frowned with you know, and want to be around with you, it doesn't matter whether it's Filipino, whether it's a Russian, whether it's white, whether it's black. I don't care, man. Long as she tight and right. Okay, that's all you need. Okay, but today on this show we're talking about Filipino love on the 4th of July. Yeah, real talk, baby. America, freedom, and Filipino love. It is good to be in the land of the free, home of the brave. United States of America, the greatest country on the planet Earth, on the face of this earth. America is the greatest country ever. I'm telling you. And I'm not trying to say this because I'm from America. I'm just trying to say it because it's true. You know, it's the greatest country ever. And we celebrate the independence of the United States of America. Now, some of you may take exception of this. Some you may take exception to this, that America is no longer the greatest country in America, but I beg to differ. We've got a lot of issues, and more issues are coming up because of what's going on in the world, on our country. But we still, by far, when you compare this country with other nations of the world, we are number one. Are you ready, Freddie? Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna take this down right quick. Hold up. Let's go. So we're going to talk about some things today. First of all, I'm coming to you from Atlanta, straight out of Atlanta, with the unfiltered truth. Shout out to all of you that are celebrating Independence Day, United States of America. I want to ask you, if you're watching me today, where are you watching from? Philippines or United States? And it is awesome to be in the United States of America on the 4th of July. I haven't been here on the 4th of July in, oh my goodness, I guess about 11 years now. I haven't been here in the 4th of July. I'm here visiting my family, my daughter, and my other daughters. All of them are here, my sisters. And it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to be in your home country on the holiday of Independence Day. Okay. Many people don't that are African nature, African descent, don't celebrate 4th of July. They celebrate Juneteenth, but I celebrate Juneteenth to the max. No, just like everybody else. But I used to did not sell. I'll be honest with you. I didn't celebrate 4th of July for several years because of the way I felt about how we were treated, African Americans were treated, and us. But I've changed my mind on that. I'm still an American. I'm a veteran. I need to celebrate the brilliance and the independence and the strength of our nation and the love of our nation and the power of our nation as it was founded. There's nothing wrong with that. There are some things that I disagree strongly with how America is doing things now, and I know many of you do as well. But that does not deter me from celebrating the birth of our nation, how it was founded, and how we have come to where we are now. Are we perfect as a nation? No. Is there some prejudice in this nation? Of course, without a doubt. But that does not stop us from celebrating this wonderful country that we call the United States of America. So we're gonna talk about this thing today. That man right there, yeah, he got his lady on his side, man. His lady, and she happened to be what? Filipina. Yeah, she's a Filipina, fine Filipina, good black man right there. And he don't have to be black, could be white, could be brown, could be Mexican, Indian. As long as you have a Filipino on your side, it don't matter, man. You got the Filipinas. Most Filipinas don't even care about your race. They care about your heart, man. They don't care about the color of your skin. They care about your attitude. And if you have an attitude of gratitude, you're going to be all in with them, and they're going to be all in with you. It is so important, ladies and gentlemen, that when you have a real love with a Filipina or a woman, it doesn't matter whether she's Filipino, whatever, but when you have a real love with someone, that you share it with them and you let them know that you definitely appreciate them. Okay. What does it mean? Real talk. Is America the land of the free? Still the land of the free? Or is the land of the unfree? Is it the land of the fearful? Is it the land of the fascists? Is it the land of the authoritarian? Oligarch? What is America now? This question. I got questions for you. What is America? You know, and when you compare freedom, you talk about freedom in the Philippines, and freedom in the Philippines, and freedom in the Filipinos versus freedom of the United States. Who's freer? Which one of us are freer? Is it the Philippines? Is it Filipinas, Filipinos, Philippines? Is America more free? Which one? I got questions, man. I need you guys to answer. Those of you here today, jot your answers down in the talk. Give us some talk. Let's get some conversation started. Let's get this show on the road. And Mike, what's up, Mike? Mike in the house today. Good to see you, Mike Electronica. Nurse Mike in the house. Nurse Mike in the house. What's up, Nurse Mike? So good to see you in the house today. He said, BobbieD, hello. God bless and be with you. Keep the faith. Take care. Peace and out. Thanks for the info. You welcome, my brother, from another mother. So good to see you, Nurse Mike. Y'all check out Nurse Mike's show. He got a show called, what's it called? Mike Electronica on YouTube. Mike does some awesome, awesome music shows. He's been reaching out to me, and I've been looking at his videos. It's unique, and you need to check it out. He's a very good musician. He plays piano. He plays organ. And he's doing very, very well. Good to see you, Mike, in the house today. SML in the house. What's up, my girl? What's up? He said, happy 4th. Thank you so much, SML, my brother from another mother. Happy 4th of July to you as well and your family. If those of you that are barbecuing today, eat some for me, okay? Eat some for me, okay? Okay? Eat some for me. Don't eat too much. Don't destroy your health with it. But I don't eat a lot of meat nowadays. I eat a lot of fish, tuna fish mostly. But I try to watch my diet. But hey, today I'm going to eat a little bit of meat. I'm going to eat some barbecue, and I'm going to eat some beef barbecue, pork barbecue, whatever they bring back here. All right, yes, man. What's up? What's up? So good to see you in the house. I said U.S. at work. Okay, yeah, work, man. Oh man, sorry about that, my brother. So, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. You got to make that Monty. You got to make that bring home the bread, bring home the bacon. You know what I'm saying? And so your people can eat. What's up, Mike? What's up? He said, Happy 4th of July, BobbieD. May the spirit of love be with you. Thank you so much, my brother. So good to see you here today. Thank you so much. All right, who else got right chain? BobbieD, see One Nation under Group One Love. Bill, hey Ray, what's up, man? So good to see you. Long time no see you, man, but I see you now. What's up, my brother? Ray, I have been knowing Ray for 9, 10 years now. Ray lives in New Jersey. He's married to a Filipina. And Ray has not been back to the Philippines since he married his lady over 20 years ago. Shame on you, Ray. I have to be honest with you, man. When you gonna come back home to the Philippines? Bring your lady so she can meet up with her family again. It's a long time coming, man. You need to get back home and see your lady and see your lady's family. I know they're missing her, and I know they're missing you too. It's so good to see you, Ray, in the house today. But yeah, it's so important, ladies and gentlemen, when you have the right one on your side. Nobody can come against your love. If your love is strong, her love is strong, it can never be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Two rights never make a wrong, but two wrongs will never make a right. Okay? Yeah. Did y'all hear what I said? Y'all better write that one down. Write that one down. You gonna need it sometime. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's go. So yeah, this is important. Filipino freedom versus American freedom. Which one do you think is the best? Is it better to be a Filipino with freedom or an American with freedom? When you consider what's going on in America right now, and when you consider what's going on, those of you that know anything about the Philippines, when you consider what's going on in the Philippines, and there's a lot of things going on there right now, okay? A lot. A lot. They're talking about impeachment, all kind of stuff going on by the vice president, all stuff going on in the Philippines right now. And there's a lot of stuff going on here in the USA. You know, they signed a big, humongous bill. And some people say it's going to be terrible. Some people it's going to be good. We don't know. We just have to wait and see. But freedom, man. What does it mean to be free? What does it mean to be free to you? Huh? What does it mean? In America, which freedom is the best? America or the United States or the Philippines? You know, I'm going to tell you for me, sometimes it depends on what the situation is. I have a situational freedom. Okay. So, my situation is unique. I've lived in the Philippines for 11 years, and I love a lot of the things of the Philippines, and I feel free there. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I feel very free there, but at the same time, there are some things in the Philippines where I do not feel free. Okay, I'll just be honest with you, and so I have a mixed bag. In the United States, I'm in the United States right now. I'm in the Atlanta area. I feel free here to a certain extent, but there are some things in the United States that I don't feel free about. Okay, so it's a combination of both to me. But freedom means being able to call your own shots, to walk your own walk, to talk your own talk, to live your own life, and to be without strife. And that all rhyme. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rhyme mouse to big blast. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are. That's being free. Now, the question I have to ask you, ladies and gentlemen out there today of the jury, are you able to be free where you are with your lady? Those of you that have a Filipino, are you able to feel free in the United States? Are you able to feel free in the Philippines? Are you able to feel free wherever you are in this big, beautiful planet we call Earth? That's a good question. And then when you talk about freedom, you have to understand what it means to you to be free. Yeah, what it means to me to be free. It means to be able to call my own shots, to live my life like I want to live, to be financially free from being a slave, because many of us are economic slaves. You know, what you mean, Bobby? What you mean? I know slave. I got to be a job. You might have a job, but how many bills you got? How many credit cards you got? When you pay your bills, how much do you have left over to invest or save? You know? Economic slavery, because you paying credit card bills out the yin yang. Don't tell me, because I know most America living from paycheck to doggone paycheck. Okay, they got to rob Peter to pay Paul. Come on, man, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I know what I'm talking about. So is that freedom or that slavery? When you go to the Philippines, now I tell you, my freedom as far as economics and finances, I'm financially free in the Philippines. Yeah, because my monte goes a long, long way. Because I live off American dollars. Okay, for those of you that live off American dollars and you live in America, you probably struggling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you struggle, and the economy is not getting any better. They're forecasting. Many people are forecasting a recession. Recession means people lose jobs, hard to get a job, hard to keep a job, hard to maintain a job, and people are going to struggle. Okay, so are you going to be free even in a recession? I'm telling you, man. For those of you that are wanting to go to the Philippines, you better get yourself together and make that change, okay? Because it's helped me a lot. It's been helping me for 11 years, and I feel financially free there. Now, there are some ways in the Philippines where I don't feel free. Ray, what's up, Ray? Ray said, he said, hey, D, what's that? Long time, Ray. Too good to see you, man. Long time, long time. I don't know where you been, man. You been hiding, you been riding. What you been doing, man? Huh? You say you gonna come to the Philippines? I talked to Ray maybe about 9, 10 years, 8 years ago. Yeah, he said I'm be there. We come there next year. Next year came and he never showed up. Next year, the next, and the next, and the next, and he's still in the New Jersey area. When you gonna show up, my brother? When you gonna show up, my brother from another mother? So good to see you now. He said we were coming this. Okay, hold on. He said we were coming this year, but too much stuff happening. Okay, I understand. When he's talking about too much stuff happening, ladies and gentlemen, he's talking about Filipinas, or not necessarily Filipinos, but people from different nationalities that have been naturalized citizens, or people that are on green cards in the United States. When they leave this country to go to some other country and they try to re enter this country, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, they're held by ICE. Okay. And sometimes they don't let them back in. Okay. Even though they may be a naturalized citizen. Okay. They don't let them back in. So that's what he's referring to. This lady doesn't want to run into that. So they're trying to maintain status quo. And quite frankly, I can understand that. I can understand. I perfectly, Ray, I perfectly understand your situation. Your wife is afraid, and that's a sad situation that you have to live in the land of the free, the home of the brave, and be afraid to leave your country because you might not get back in. I've never seen this in my life, and I've been on this planet Earth a long time, baby. I've never seen this. So, but these are things we have to deal with, a day in and day out. Right now, I'm dealing with a visa. We're trying to get a permanent visa for my life, and it's been just delay, and now it's moving, but it's still slow. So I don't know what's happening here, but we got to deal with it, and we got to deal with everything in faith. He said we were coming this year. Okay, yeah, okay. Uh, yes. What else Ray got to say? He said I still say American. Okay, so Ray says it's better for him to be in America than anywhere else, and he can experience more freedom in America than anywhere else. Okay, that is Ray's opinion. What everybody else out there watching me on YouTube? What is your opinion? Is America still the land of the free, the home of the brave? I don't know. You tell me. I haven't been here 11 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been gone for 11 years. So a lot of the stuff that you guys know about, I've never experienced because I've been in the Philippines. So is the freedom still the same as when I left 11 years ago? I can tell you that a lot of things have changed, and freedom is about to change. Is on its way of changing the way of life for many people. Our government is in the process of changing, but you have to think about it. We have to realize that change could be good. It could be good. It could be bad. Many people are saying the changes that are happening in our government and in our society and in American culture is going to be bad for us. And we'll have to wait and see. I don't really know. Based on what the politicians are saying, some politicians say it's the greatest thing ever to happen. Some politicians are saying it's not. So we don't know. The jury's still out. We have to wait and see. Okay. Uh, Okay, but Ray says he still says America is the greatest ever. Okay, Ray, I appreciate you. I appreciate your opinion. Who else? Who else in the house want to talk about America? How you feel free in America? See what else Ray got to say. He said in the USA, you're able to speak up and complain when you're upset about an issue. Are you sure about that, Ray? Have you seen politicians be locked up because they spoke up and because they was upset about an issue? Did you see one of the senators got locked up and handcuffed? Huh? And then you see one of our congressmen being taking her on be setting trial on her, putting her under charges because she tried to do something that they didn't like. I mean, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It depends on the situation. Things are changing. Okay, and it's going to be a different thing. Definitely living in society when you cannot speak, you have freedom of speech. It's guaranteed right under the Constitution, but that is sort of being whittled away each and every day in that rhyme. Okay, so we have to look at every aspect of our life, not just what you said, Ray, is what used to be. You can speak up. Okay, I got people right now telling me, Bobby, you need to be careful what you say because people get you. It's fear, man. America is in the state of fear right now. People are afraid of speaking their opinions. People are afraid of repercussions about what they say, how they act, what they do. And these are American citizens that are afraid. Will Ray says, I never said it would be easy. That's true. Ain't nothing easy, man. That's Jordan Weeson, okay? Ain't nothing easy when you're moving on up, okay? But yeah, uh, it has to, when you talk about being free and having freedom, you have to fight for it. Yeah, you have to fight for the right. You ever heard that, man? You got to fight for the right. And you don't fight physically. You don't fight hand and all that. You don't do that. You don't put up the dukes and get your nah. That's old passe stuff. You fight with legislation. You fight with writing or electing the proper officials in office, and you fight with ensuring that those officials that you do elect make the proper legislation that governs how we live and how we give. Are you with me, man? I'm telling you right, man. Y'all know I'm right. You can say anything you want, but you know I'm right. Mike, what's up, Mike? Mike, he said, BobbieD, hi. Working hard and nursing at the acute care rehab hospital until April 2026 next year. We'll be living part-time in Cebu, Philippines. Okay. 3 months a day. Congrats to you, my guy. Then you will know the freedom that I experience in the Philippines every day. Very free. It's free to talk your whatever you want to talk. It's free to behave properly. Well, if you behave properly and do what's right of you, you'll have the most freedom in the world. When you act up and act a fool, now you forget they're gonna get you. But no, it's good, man. I'm glad to hear that, Mike. You put your time in. You've been working there for a long time in that hospital, the acute rehab hospital, many years, and he's going to be retiring. We ought to congratulate Mike. He has a very difficult job. He deals with people that are on their way out. They've done their time. People that are in intensive care, rehab, they cannot recover, and he's there to help them make them well as much as he can until they leave this earth. Good, good to hear that you're about to retire, and good to hear, more importantly, that you'll be living 3 months out of the year in the Philippines. But it is awesome, man, when you know your rights and when you know how to protect your rights. It's even more important. But our rights are somewhat being whittled away in the United States on this 4th of July. We celebrate the birth of our nation, the founding fathers, and all of the things that were done to keep this nation properly moving forward and being strong as it is, one of the best nation or the best nation in the world. And now we're at a very, very critical juncture in our nationhood. We're coming to a point where now many are questioning, are we still the land of the free and the home of the brave? I put my life on the line. I think, Ray, you was in the military as well. I put my life on the line for this country, okay, because I believe this is the land of the free. I believe this is the home of the brave. But then the question is, Will people be willing to do that in the future as our country changes its government form of government? Many say we're about to go into a fascist government. Many say we're about to go into an oligarchy. Many say we're about to go into an authoritarian government. I don't know. Uh, we don't know. But will people be willing to put their lives on the line for a country that's authoritarian like Russia or China or North Korea? Would you? Yeah. Yeah. Those are things you got to consider, especially if you're a young man that's draft. When they start, if they want to go to war or something, they're gonna retain people, draft people out. You gotta look at that stuff. I volunteered, man. Nobody had to make me join. I volunteered. I put my John Hancock right on the line and said, I go. When everybody else said, I don't want to go, I didn't want to go to that war, Vietnam. I don't want to go. I said, hey, look here, man. I love my country. I go. I live in the land of the free, home of the brave. I believe in this country. I go. You know, I did my time. But a lot of people draft dodging, running away. So will that happen again? Will people volunteer again? We don't know. We don't have volunteer. We still have a volunteer army now. Nothing's mandated where we have to draft. Okay, so we talked about that segment about freedom. So those of you that believe in that this country will always be a free nation, congrats to you. I just don't. I'm not sure about it now. Maybe in the future, or maybe in the distant or future, things may change for the better. But it doesn't look too solid right now. And maybe when new leadership is comes on board, things will be more appropriate to say this is going to for always be the land of the free, home of the brave. But for right now, the jury is out on that question. So let's go to our next segment. DC, love and liberty, love and liberty, love and liberty. Yeah, said man right there. Got a fine Filipino. She got the flag, American flag. Got his hand. Where does he have his hand, ladies and gentlemen? Over his heart. That means he's loyal to this country. He respects this country. He believes in this country. He loves this country because he believes in his liberty, his freedom, his ability to move and breathe and be who he is, who God called him to be in this country. Those of you that don't love America, America loves you, whether you love it or not, because you're living here. It allows you to live in freedom. Whether you feel like you're free or not, you are free according to the government. Now, sometimes we're not free. You know, sometimes America tells you that you live in the land of the free, home of the brave, but sometimes it's not. You don't feel it. And so what do you got to do to make you feel it? They got to make the laws work for everybody, not just the oligarchy, not just the people that have the Monte, not just the people that call the shots in big office and stuff. Man, little man on the street too, got to feel it. Yeah. So three things I want to talk to you right now about. Three things that Americans miss living abroad. Okay, real talk. Number one, convenience and speed. When I live in the Philippines, living in America, you got stores 24/7. Okay, 24/7, 24 hours a day. You can get a store anything you want. Fast service. You got Amazon Prime. You got clean tap water. All of these things, I miss, man. Because tap water in the Philippines, you got to buy that water. You can't just run your tap and get clean water. You got to buy water, and then even the water you buy, some of the water's bad. There's 24/7 stores, and not always in every city. The bigger cities they are, but we live in a small town now. They don't have a 24/7 store. Fast service, you can forget about fast. Everything in the Philippines is slow your roll, baby. Slow your roll. You got to take your time. You know what I'm saying? Before you make a dime. Uh, your Filipino time is like, if I say I'm gonna be here at 7, I might show up at 7:30. Okay, that's how I roll. So I miss that when people in the United States they say you're gonna be someplace, usually they're on time. Secondly, we talk in the United States, everything is fast, and the Philippines is relax, just relax, chill. It's gonna be all right. And this is hard with older expats and younger than the younger ones that are used to the U.S. system. When you're used to your way in America, you want it wherever you go. But that's the thing you have to change. Okay. Secondly, miss convenience and speed when you live in the Philippines. Secondly, privacy and personal space. In America, you got your own space. In the Philippines, everybody know your business. Everybody in your lane, man. Stay out of my lane. Will you please stay out of my lane, mister? I don't need you to know all my business. Stay out of my lane. You know what I'm saying? So, but in the Philippines, everybody want to know your business, man. Where you from? how much money you make, what you do. You know what I'm saying? Uh, what you do in the bedroom, in the headroom, in the courtroom, and on the boardroom. They want to know everything. You know what I'm saying? People in the Philippines are very nosy, and it's way of life. And you got to understand that I miss having my personal privacy, and they will get up in your face in the Philippines. In the United States, they respect your space. So it's a little bit different. Those are another thing I miss. So uh, number one was convenience and speed. Number two is privacy and personal space. Uh, living with or near extended family. In the Philippines, you live near, usually with extended family. That's a good thing. Um, in the Philippines, family is everything. If you don't know it or not, if you have not heard that, family is everything to Filipinos, Filipinas. Most of the good ones. Okay, there's some bad ones that don't care about family, but majority of Filipinos and Filipinas care about family. Family is everything. Living with or near extended family, loud neighbors, gossip. There's a lot of gossip in the Philippines, man. They love gossip. They feed on gossiping, you know. And those are the things you have to get used to, man. Uh, you ever feel like the barangay knows everything? You know, barangay is little local governments out there. They know the whole small places, small cities. They know everything. One other thing I miss when I'm living in the Philippines is American food and comforts. Yeah, yeah. Hot dogs. They don't, if you ever had a hot dog in the Philippines, you want to spit it out. I'm sorry, man. That's just the way you want to spit that thing out. The hot dogs in the Philippines taste like dog food. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Don't get mad at me. Don't throw a brick on the screen. Steal me. But I'm just telling you the truth. It tastes bad. But and then they have this little, I don't know what you call it. It's a little plastic covering over the meat and the hot dogs in the Philippines. You got to take that thing off and then you cook it. It tastes like, ooh, mush. But I miss American comforts like American food. Steak is a rarity in the Philippines. Very seldom you see people eat steak. And if you find steak, it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg to get it. I'm telling you, man. Very expensive. And that's something that I miss. Barbecue. Barbecue in the Philippines, they got this little stick and they put pieces of pork on it or on a stick. They put it in the flame. They call that barbecue. That ain't no barbecue. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's a shame that I don't buy it all. But they in the Philippines they think that's real barbecue. That ain't no real barbecue because it ain't got no ribs. Ain't nah, anyway. Things like that I miss, man. Good Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is so hard to find. Good Wi-Fi is so hard to find in the Philippines. I miss that, man. You know, toilet paper is hard. And then Chick-fil-A. Ain't no Chick-fil-A in the Philippines. Forget it. Okay. But I sell my slippers for a Waffle House right now. I'll sell my slippers for a Waffle House right now. Waffle House, I miss that so much, man. So those are things that when you do live abroad in the Philippines or other countries, you will have to give up. You know, you have to sacrifice some things to live right, tight, long, and strong. You know, that's just the way life is. You know what I'm saying? Mike, he said, BobbieD, hi. Working hard in nursing at the acute care rehab hospital until April 2026 next year. We're living, oh, I already said that. Didn't I say that? Yeah, I said it already. Yeah, but yeah, it is so hard, man, when you get used to living a certain way and that way is no longer available to you, you have to make what adjustments. So when I came back here, one of my sisters said, she said, you're just like a Filipino now. You have to change. You're just like a Filipino guy, and we don't know our brother anymore. I said, what? She said, you're just like a Filipino. I said, and I was shocked because you know what? When I thought about what she said, she was right. My mentality is shifted and is gifted to be Filipino so far. A lot of things I'm like Filipino now because I had to change. When you go to the Philippines, if you don't adjust, if you're not flexible enough to adjust your ways, you will have trouble living there. So I had to adjust in order to live there properly. And so a lot of things I miss in the Philippines from America, but uh, you have to make adjustments to live and be flexible enough to live there properly. If you don't, you won't live there and have a good relationship with the people there because you still always be, well, this is not like America. You still be complaining and whining. You can't do that and live there peacefully if you have that attitude. Last one, we out. Okay, here we go. American. Hold on, let me get this right. Give me a second here. Give me a second. American heart, Filipino soul. That's what it should say. Hold on, let me see if I can get this right. American heart, in Filipino soul. Yeah, that's what it is, man. You have a heart for your country, but your soul, some of you, is living what in the Philippines. Yeah, you're a man of two nations, of two countries, and the reason why you have two nations or two countries is because you have a love, you have a wife or significant other that you love, and she's a part of the Philippines. And if you don't love your wife or your significant other, if you don't love their culture, how can you love that individual? Hmm? You can't. You have to love the culture. You have to learn to love the culture and love the person. If you love the person, you will love their culture. If you don't love their culture, it's going to be hard for you to love that person. You have to respect that culture, and that person has to respect your culture. Now, it works both ways. Both of you have to respect each other's culture. And sometimes Filipinos want you to respect their culture, but they don't give a flip about yours. And when you find that, that may not be the right one for you, baby. Okay? So it is so very, very important that you celebrate the 4th of July if you're an American citizen, and that you ensure that your Filipina, whether she's with you or not, recognizes that this is a significant event for you and people of your country. They have Filipinos have a 4th of July. They're not 4th of July, but they have an Independence Day. And it's not in July. I think theirs is in May. And whenever they celebrate theirs, I celebrate with Lisa D and people that are around us. We live in the province now, and then they make a big deal of it, and so do I, because it's important to them. So you have to make exceptions, and you have to uh, be loyal to their culture, and they have to be loyal to yours and accepting of yours as well. That's going to wrap it up for us today, right now, my brothers and my sisters. Many of you are out and about right now. You're enjoying your holiday. I know you are. And hold on 1 second. Let me get this straight. You're enjoying your holiday, and it's a good thing. I want you to have a good time. And remember that life is short, and you got to be ready, like Freddie, for anything that comes your way. Okay? That's about being strong and long in the world and in the Philippines, America, wherever you go. It's important to be ready. It's important to be aware. It's important to be knowledgeable about what your situation is, and the situation of others. Keep aware, keep alert, and keep abreast of the world and the changes that's happening in your world. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, but I know what's going on in the Philippines because my wife's there. It's important to me. She's in the Philippines, but she knows what's going on here with me because I tell her it's important to her that her husband's safe and he's sound, and she knows what's going on with him. So be alert, guys, wherever you are in this world, whether it's the Philippines, United States, wherever in this world. And it's also important to remember the holidays and the most important holidays of your country, wherever your home country is. This is one of the most significant holidays in this nation. That is Independence Day. And this is not the most significant to many. To many, Juneteenth is more important. Okay, Juneteenth is just, to me, as an African American in the United States of America, Juneteenth is just as significant and as the Independence Day. Okay, because it was when people that have this melanin in their skin like I do were set free. Okay, that's when we were originally set free. So it's a freedom. It's all about being free. It's all about being free, and it's all about enjoying your liberties of freedom wherever you are in this world. Okay. Uh, those of you, for those of you who got some more comments here. Hold on. Uh, okay, let's check. Mike, he said, Bobby, I'll be staying at my small studio condo that I have in the IT Business Park, the Cebu area. Okay, I know where that is. IT Business Park's a nice area, guys. If you ever get to Cebu City, go to the IT Business Park. It's just like you. When you get there, you'll think you're in America. That's how nice it is. Okay, check it out, man. It's really clean compared to the other places in the city. Okay. Well, we got Ray. He said, "Okay, Bobby D, nice seeing you again, too, Ray. You tell your wife I said hi, man. Okay. All right, man. Good to see you. Goodbye. Bye. All right, everybody, hit that like button for me right now. Everybody that's looking at this show, hit the like button for me, subscribe, and we'll see you on the backside of tomorrow. It's a blessing to come out here and ride the train with you, man. We got a new song. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but we updated it, and we updated our song for the Love Train. I had to go up. This 2025, still alive. You know what I'm saying? So I had to update the song. So y'all check out the song. If you like the song, make a comment put a comment in the song in the comment section that you like the song, you like the show, you enjoyed the show. If you didn't, just tell me you didn't. You know, I can handle it. I can handle the truth. I can handle the truth. Okay, but that's it for now, guys. It's been real. Like still being with you again.